5 guitar chords that you don't know.
I promise you don't know these chords.
You don't know these chords.
No.
If you clicked on this video, you don't know these chords.
About to.
We're gonna now eliminate these 5 chords from what you don't know.
There's even more things to not know in the world.
There are.
But that's a different video.
That's a different video.
How many guitar chords are there?
I don't know.
But I know these 5.
Hopefully you know a couple more basic guitar chords that we're about to teach you. But we're assuming that you don't know these 5 chords.
In fact, I know you don't know these chords.
Okay, Sean knows that you don't know
For a
these
fact.
chords. Absolute fact. First chord is gonna be major 9. Now, as you see, Sean, I'm sorry, we can't see you, but he doesn't care. He's gonna do it to me probably. Let's start on the D root. So my chord is gonna be a D something, right? So a D major 9. It doesn't mean after I shape this chord that I can't move it up and down the fretboard.
These are all movable shapes.
All movable shapes, everything we're about to teach you. A D major 9 is gonna look like this.
Ooh, I didn't know that one. Show me how to play that.
Well, it's gonna go the 5th fret of the A, the 4th fret of the D, the 6th fret of the G, and the 5th fret of the B. And that's gonna make a D major 9 shape chord. So what you can do, C major 9, E major 9, F major 9, G major 9, E major 9. And on that one, you can leave your open strings, because you're an E.
Beautiful. So you learn one shape, but you've learned 12 chords.
Learn 12 chords, exactly. Now, for chord number 2.
Now you're to the point where there are 4 chords you don't know.
Exactly.
Now you know one.
You know one. What you can do is play a minor 9 using this shape. You get that D note there on the 5th fret of the A, the 3rd fret of the D, the 5th fret of the G, and the 5th fret of the B. And that makes a D minor 9th again, C minor 9th, E minor 9th, F minor 9th, G minor 9th, etc.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Just right there.
It's amazing how the guitar neck works.
They're easy. These aren't even bar chords.
And these aren't even bar chords.
You don't have to mess with bar chords. You can do this.
You can do this.
Don't be like, oh, I can't reach. My
Exactly.
fingers hurt. I'm not strong enough. Just do it. Suck it up.
Suck it up. Make it happen. This chord is a stretch. I mean, look
Sure,
at
sure.
Look at this angle.
Yeah.
You gotta get that first finger back there 2 frets. I'll probably break down in a future video, or you can check out Sean's channel. We'll break down what notes actually are a part of these chords and all that stuff, and the music theory.
Flat
But for the sake of this really short video,
these are just shapes.
these are just the shapes.
I love it.
Get it, Sean.
Oh, it's my turn?
I mean, it's number 3, bro.
You guys ready?
Are you ready?
Now there's only 3 more chords you don't know.
There's only 3 more chords
I'm about to
that
hit
you
you
don't know.
with one of them right now.
Boom.
Minor 7 flat 5.
Minor 7 flat 5.
Just saying it. I feel so smart.
You feel like a musician.
a D minor 7 flat 5.
Who says that?
That
you.
That chord.
They say it.
The name of that chord has more syllables than there are notes in the chord.
Exactly.
Which seems kind of inefficient.
So, like, if you want to impress your friends, maybe you're dating a girl.
Oh, man.
I mean, come on.
I can't tell you the success I've had with the D minor 7 flat 5. This is a chord that you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna root it right here. 5A, 6D, 5G, 6B.
Minor 7 flat 5.
Right? And you're like, well, what am I supposed to do with that, Sean? That's stupid.
Well,
That sounds-
when do I play
Yeah,
that, Sean? Sean,
well,
tell
I'm
me.
glad you asked me, Jesse,
You're
because you
welcome.
play this on the 7th degree of any scale.
Right.
Basically, I'm on this D note right here.
Right.
If this is the major scale, I would end on a right here.
Yeah,
E
you
flat.
got that
Right?
E
There you
flat.
go. It always resolves one fret higher than I'm rooted on.
Right. Yeah.
B minor 7 flat 5.
Yeah.
Just do that same thing on the 2nd fret.
Because like we said earlier, you can move these anywhere you want. So if it's B,
If I'm on a B, what's the note right after B, ladies and gentlemen?
C major.
C major. It's like a glass of cold water after that. Like
yes.
a hot summer's
It's
day.
like what's happening? There's lots of tension.
And then
You
there it is. How good did that feel? Yeah,
yes.
now you know. Like, you see a B minor 7 flat 5, you're like, oh, my brain hurts. No,
Yeah.
it's easy. It's
Yeah.
just pointer fingers on 2A, ring fingers on 3D, middle fingers on 2G, pinky is on 3B. There we go.
And that's it. It's that simple.
But I'm not done.
Hey, whoa.
There's more you need to know.
The 4th chord.
Yeah, I'm talking about chord number 4 that you don't know.
Let's bring it on.
Dominant 9.
Dominant 9.
Dominant 9.
Get it.
This isn't your daddy's dominant 9.
All right.
This is a good one right here.
This is a good one right
getting
there.
getting the higher
Yeah.
register, so to speak, still in
Right.
the same spot.
Right.
Now, first of all, I want to talk about the root note of this chord. Again, movable, just like anything else. A lot of the root notes we've done is the lowest note in the chord. This one's actually the highest note. So my root note is going to be my pinky on the 5th fret of the E string. My ring finger is going to just cowboy up right there, 5B. Pointer finger, 4G. Middle finger, 5D. So A, dominant 9.
There it is.
Okay. Now
root
this
note on the A.
for sure. Now this, where do you use this? I mean, you can move this around. Kind of maybe funky if you play it like that.
Little funk.
Totally use this on the 5 chord of any key. If this is truly an A,
If we're playing a D,
sure, very good.
so we
Yeah,
could play
right.
D, and maybe to the 4, and you hit that chord instead of the 5.
And then resolve on the 1.
Yeah,
D, right?
exactly.
So, how easy is that? So much better. There you go.
Power of dominant.
Which you didn't know before, and I'm not shaming you for not knowing these things. There was a time when I didn't know the power of the dominant 9 and the minor
Right.
7 flat 5,
Right.
major 9, minor 9. Then I learned, and my eyes just are open now. Yeah.
Those are the first 4 chords.
But
So
this
first-
video didn't say learn 4 chords, did it, Jesse?
It did, but check this out.
What?
Bonus.
Bonus?
Check this out. The 5th chord
Yeah, which we promised.
is going to be a major 7.
Oh, I love it. My favorite.
G major 7. Yeah, maybe A major 7, C major 7. It's all movable.
I
Major
think
7
you've got
too.
videos on major 7 chords.
I do. What if we said that you could play these major 7 chords in different shapes all around the neck?
Different voicings,
Different voice.
so to speak. Can you show me a voicing right off the bat?
So there's one rooted on that G, 5th fret of the D, the 7th fret of the G, the 7th fret of the B, and the 7th fret of the E. It's a very simple,
Beautiful.
and beautiful
Oh,
G major
I feel
7th
so
chord.
at peace.
It's
right
just
now.
like
Woo.
with the F sharp, but there's more. There it is.
Another one.
Now we call this a shape
Sure.
or a
A voicing,
Voicing.
shape. Some people would say even like an inversion of the same thing,
I was
just
gonna
because
say
the
inversion.
root is in a different spot.
Exactly.
So again, what he just and this is great because this is going to be a chord that goes with what he just showed you, and essentially the same one. When he played his root note was the octave G.
octave G.
Right? Now I'm going to play this one right here, where my root is actually I'm perceiving my root in a different place than the lowest note. This is going to be actually a C major 7. So it's really easy because you just bar like the 5th fret, just the bottom 4 strings, and then you can use either your ring finger or your pinky to play the 7th fret. The way I see this is, because I know the notes on the E string really well, I know that the 8th fret is a C. If I go back one, that's going to be the 7th note in the C scale. So that's a C major 7, even though right here I have a C. So this is technically my root note, but that's the chord.
Exactly.
And it pairs really well
with the G
one
major
we-
7.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So you're ultimately going 1 to 4, the 1 chord to the 4 chord.
There we go.
So, but it's right there in that same spot. Show them the other spot that you could do. There's one up here.
Oh, sure, yeah. So like another one, yeah. I mean, they're all over the place. That's
It's
the
all
beautiful
over
thing
the
about
place.
learning chord voice. That you can move them anywhere. Like so, this is like a G major 7 to a C major 7. We could do this. G
There it
major
is.
7
G
right
major
here.
7.
Now I'm rooted on the lowest. This is a G.
On that G.
Power chord, major 7. Again, these notes come from the major scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the major 7, 10A, 12D, 11G, and then my pinky is on 12B. And there's another G major 7 chord voicings. And just like before, we want to find another chord that'll pair well with this in the same location to be
Right.
efficient. Which I'm going to throw to my man Jesse right here.
Which is going to be the C.
That's right.
Which is going to also be the 4 chord if you're in the key of G.
Yeah.
G, B, C, G, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just as simple as A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, right? So only add it's the next one, the 4.
A little more
It's just
complicated
one more
than
step.
1, 2, 3,
It's
ABC.
a little bit more than 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. From that G, you can go, boom,
Right there.
right there.
There
and
it
that's
is.
another shape, which, if you remember, this is the first one I taught you. It's the same. See, that's the G note on the 4th string. So any note that you find on that 4th string, G, A, B, C, major 7,
Beautiful. There you go. 5 chords you didn't know.
that we
But now
think you
do
didn't know. that Sean knows you
I
didn't
knew
know.
you didn't know it.
Sean knew. I
You know,
wasn't
you
sure.
can like, try to act like you knew beforehand.
Sean knows
it's
my
just between us.
channel.
I'm not one to judge.
Exactly.
But I'm glad that now you really know
I forgot to tell you in the beginning, but subscribe. Sean's link will be one of the first links in the top of the description box. Awesome guitar lessons.
Oh, man.
Really. Amazing music theory. If you want to advance your guitar playing, go to Sean's channel and
Go.
subscribe.
that. Come on down,
I'll
everybody.
watch all his videos.
Heck yeah.
So, come on. We'll see you next time.
Later.